You know, if
Superhero Squad, come on!
no, if we weren't fearful of copyright laws, we could use that um as our theme.
Superhero Squad?
Yeah, and we didn't have to deal with a copyright strike.
Yeah, guys around. All you have to do is shut down. Who's got a
I want
hero?
the
Dude, that
cars.
show was like actually peak.
That was a vibe. Even though as I grew up, I was this show was like awful for comic representation.
I forgot.
No,
I
it's
forgot.
not
Didn't
good for comic representation, but it's all
I
about the
say
vibes, and that's all that matters. Also,
I say
I got a North Star mention in that show, so I'm winning, and also Marvel was in it, so I'm double winning.
Yeah, I say the opposite, Jake. This show actually did a lot of the comics and comic moments that no cartoon wanted to do, like the Modok and Carol date, like shit like that.
I don't know that's fair. I will say it was the only
Also,
time
which
rap.
character was dating Squirrel Girl on the side? Was it War Machine?
War
Was that
Machine.
that
Yeah,
show?
War Machine.
Yeah, that's all, man.
I don't remember being that show. I will say
Yeah,
it's the
War
only show where Reptile was like a goaded character.
It was only no, that was because he was made for that show. He didn't exist
That's
for
what,
that.
that's what I'm saying. That's the only time I ever heard of it with any relevance. That's what I'm saying.
So last
Dude,
time he showed up
Jake,
with King of Black, funny enough, they gave him a King of Black one shot, and then he disappeared again.
Jake, it's funny you should mention that about Reptile because I remember like 10 years later
Reptile.
when Reptile, yeah. I remember like 10 years later Marvel decided to, celebrate Hispanic Heritage Month by giving Reptile his own miniseries, and the premise was this rising star in the Hispanic community is going to be getting his own adventure. I'm like, rising star, he's 10 years old. Like what?
He's 10 years old. He just hit puberty.
I never understood why they tried to push him because like he really was just a lesser Beast Boy. I never saw that.
Keep in mind, they could have done the same thing for Spike. I think that's what his name is from X-Men Evolution, and they didn't touch him. So
To be fair to Spike, we already have Morrow. They already don't want to use her. So I seem like
and I love her. So
they always tend to have the the young blood, the greenhorn of the X-Men franchise be a female. So Spike was just an experimental phase for them. Like let's get the bright-eyed.
I mean, no offense to Spike. I'm nothing against him, but you know who they should have put in the show instead of Spike? They could have put like a Knoll.
Yeah.
They could have put like a Knoll or someone.
I really want Evolution to do an episode for Get Me Not. I think that could have been really fun.
Yeah. You see, that's the challenge when you're going into like an X-Men project audience. You're going to have to fight for your character to be put on the team or get some screen time. You know that, right?
That's why I was watching people complain about the lineup for X-Men 97. The lead trailer came out. I didn't watch it, but I saw the team, like a team moment.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say obviously who's on the team, but Cryptid. So many people were complaining about certain X-Men, certain stuff like that. Oh, like this, you are talking about a brand that has like 10,000 people.
Yeah.
There's whole comic universe don't have 10,000 named people.
Yeah, exactly. People were complaining.
Never going to get everyone you want on one team. It's just not gonna happen.
People were upset that Sabretooth wasn't in the last season.
I'll get into it later. But when I saw that leaked trailer, I was happy for Lorna. I did not like Quentin Quire being here, bitch.
Neither did I.
No one thinks like this except the guy who made him. I don't know why he keeps being in things.
Okay, guys, let's save this for when we get to the actual topic.
Why
it's
on
the list. We just added it on the list at the last minute, Austin. So yeah, we'll be talking about it.
Leaks now, Jake. You hear this?
Oh,
yeah.
Talk about leaks now.
Yeah, we do.
We kind of have to since Marvel hasn't given us an actual trailer. Like,
yeah, they're probably
dude. All they had
that's
to
why we
do
won't talk about it.
Is just type a couple words,
it comes out in like
couple
this
hashtags,
month.
and just fucking press post, bitch.
Jeez. Okay, let's save it for when we get to that topic, guys. All right. Is there anything else you guys want to yammer on about before we officially get started?
Stop being assholes to customer service workers, please.
You know what I figured out recently? Apparently, games are making pre-orders like the exclusive edition, right? So, like, how games are $70? If you pre-order them, you just basically get the exclusive edition now.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty. So again?
What does that mean?
So you know how like the exclusive editions for games are usually like $100 or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
So like now, if you like pre-order, some game studios have decided if you pre-order the game, it comes with the exclusive. Like edition,
edition, not this.
I mean, my fucking fault. But it has the The deluxe edition comes with it. That's basically what if you pre-order for $70, basically.
It also depends on how much like the retail stores have in stock. If they have the the extended
No,
edition.
we're talking about online.
Yeah, we're talking about the superior version. All right, man.
Hey,
Support your
sometimes
local
you don't wanna
retailers,
buy shit
audience.
digitally, okay?
Support your local retailers, audience. All right. That's what I
Support
support.
small businesses
If
and stop being
GameStop
shitty
wants me
customer
to support
service
them,
people.
if GameStop wants me to support them, they can stop giving me bullshit for brand new games.
Sure.
If I
Okay,
turn it that I had for a week, you're not. I at least want to get half what I got for it. You're giving me $10. This is $70 game.
Also,
Okay.
also listen. This dude was pretty nice. This dude's nice. I remember last time I went to a GameStop. What was that game? Expedition 33 was like hadn't come out yet. It hadn't made the big wave yet. I walked in there. I was getting my own game, just some used game, just so I could have for myself. The guy was like, "Oh, you know what? That's great. You should get Expedition 33." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool and all. Yeah. No, I played this game, Expedition 33. It's really great. Greatest RPG of all time. You know, you got like $70 you can pay for it right now." I'm like, "I'm good. I'm good." He was like, no, you understand. This is the greatest game of all time. Oh, that's great, man. You know what? I'll come back and I'll get it. I promise you.
You know, one time I went into like a GameStop and I got the Prince Yan Funko Pop from the Marvels. I got that for 99 cents. And then I also bought the Weapon X Funko, like the big box Funko, for like $12.
Oh, that's
they were
not
having
bad
a
price.
sale. And then, the people who worked at that GameStop are actually pretty cool. And also there's Savers, which is kind of like Goodwill. Like that just popped up there. And it's a really good Savers. Also, rest in peace, Party City. And don't be shitty to customer service people, please. Thank you. That's my PSA.
I miss Party City.
When you hurt your customer service representative, you're really hurting your own community.
And it also causes me to might potentially lose my job in 2 months.
Oh, damn.
Because if y'all are gonna be bitchy towards me, I'm gonna be bitchy towards you. That's just how I roll.
Gotcha.
I'm not that nice when you're gonna be bitchy towards me, dude. Trust.
There you go, audience. That's your chitty chatter for the opening segment. So you guys just want to get started?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, welcome Compact Live, the news and reviews of the week, audience. You're here with me, Crypto Secret 415. I'm busy eating my can of peaches, so move on.
And you're with me, Jake Tylenol, or am I the clone of Jake Tylenol? I guess
Jake,
we'll never know.
We did not discuss cloning. Who did you get to clone you?
I can't reveal my sources.
I'm gonna find out later.
Yeah, it'll probably Miles Warner. You know, this nigga's weird.
Like you always be trying to do that shit, bro.
Ace Comics, Bricky Wall. Jake enjoys the DMC Netflix anime.
Are you lying on my name, bro? Why are you lying on my fucking name, bro?
They need to know.
Why are you lying on my fucking name?
We watch a full hour of it with him.
No, why are you fucking lying on my name right now, dog?
Anyways, I'm Rick Jarrett, also known as the Witch of Jotunheim, pronouns they, he, and stop being shitty towards trans people. We are just trying to fucking live.
That's true.
Yeah.
And together we form the Phanatics, and we talk about the news and reviews of the week. And on our special Monday nights, we talk about the media news. Someone was fucking interrupting me. Anyway, today we'll be talking about I guess we're talking about Punisher One Last Kill review in the GTA 4 engine. I see. Yes. Elliot Page's role in Odyssey. But not the Assassin's Creed variation, just like the regular Odyssey.
Shitty version is what I'm hearing.
Someone cut off Captain America's hand, I guess. That's good.
We'll get into that.
We'll get into
that, man, because that was
fucking good.
Game.
I feel like killing Captain America is fine. When he cut off his hand, that's like two different deaths. You know,
just wait.
Yeah, that's his love.
Jake, you're just gonna have to wait until we actually get to the topic because you're not gonna believe what I read.
Okay. The guy who ruined your favorite franchises like Castlevania and Devil May Cry, it also wants to ruin Pragmata. But I think he's trolling. I suspect he's trolling. But that's what it is.
Oh my god! I might be the lucky one, audience. I might be.
I wouldn't say so.
Other probably whoever themes and stuff your game introduced and Factron, he's going to misinterpret them like he does all of them.
Crypto,
and then
you
do
get
all baby bullshit like he did with every other franchise.
Crypto. You want to have a final fight scene?
We'll get into it, but for Castlevania, you should not have hit up Warren Ellis, dude.
Crypto, you want to have like an emotional moment, but it's like played with like a music video.
Okay.
You want like you want to be like
I'm sure it's not going. I'm sure it's not going to be like that Sonic 3 scene with the slapping of the butt.
No, it's gonna be worse. I want you to imagine.
Worse.
I want you to imagine like your guy hanging out with his daughter and all that shit, and she's having a sad moment. And plays like all around me a familiar faces. It's like in the
Oh
background,
my.
like loud as fuck, bro. That's
Every
it.
we looked at had that shit. It was insane. Just start the let's just start, bro.
Okay.
But before we even get started with
Socials.
that, we do have socials.
Yeah, let me put down my fucking chopsticks from eating my
Yep.
food that I got from my job. Anyways, besides the point. Subscribe because I said so. You better do it. You can also follow us on Twitter at Comic Phanatics 69 because I also said so. You better fucking do it. Okay? I'm off the clock. I'm not relegated to be nice to y'all, okay? So just fucking do it. Anyway. You can find me on Twitter at Witch of Jotun with an E instead of a U. I post stuff sometimes. You can also find me on TikTok and also Instagram at witch_of_Jotunheim. You can find me on Tumblr, Blue Sky, and Letterboxd at Northstar Aria. I try to post on the latter too, but I'm working on it. And yeah, you can find Austin wherever you correctly make a brick wall near you. Okay? That pause was necessary. You can find Cryptid wherever you find some guy with canned peaches. I don't know.
Yeah.
And Jake, do you want to explain the cloning situation? I didn't approve of any cloning.
I know you didn't approve of it, and it wasn't really consensual cloning, to be fair.
Okay.
But it did happen. And I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Is any
thank you
cloning
for clarifying.
consensual? Is any cloning consensual, audience?
Yes.
Yeah, there's cloning consent.
There's consensual cloning. I just didn't go through it.
They name one character that got cloned by with consent.
I can name 5, but that will be a spoiler to something that's out right now.
Okay. Anyway, next. All right then, guys. Since we got that out of the way, you guys want to get started on topics?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So we're starting off with Punisher One Last Kill review.
Punisher. I'm mad. They killed my family.
I put a gun in my head.
Did you know that Punisher has a little keychain in Marvel Rivals of his family, of his kids in the locket?
Hey.
Oh wow, I didn't see that detail, but that's a nice attention to detail moment. And I wanted to get like a bit better picture of this, but okay, right off the bat, there's one thing that really irked me. Right, I think this started with Amazing Spider-Man 2 when I saw the trailer. Like, the trailer ends with like that shot of Spider-Man going up against Rhino. Right, it basically ends on a cliffhanger. Right, audience. But when you get to the actual movie, the movie ends on that same exact cliffhanger. And I kind of felt like the same thing happened here, where you saw the trailer of Punisher One Last Kill. You see him in the suit about to shoot somebody from first person view, and then it ends. And then you watch the special, and that's how it ends. I'm like, oh, I hate that, man. Yeah, the cliffhanger is supposed to get you to come and watch and see what the resolution of that is. It's not supposed to be the actual end of the series,
I bet you Spider-Man's gonna stop him in Brand New Day.
Oh wait, where exactly is Punisher right now? I think he was in Little Italy or something like that.
It doesn't matter. Peter is Spider-Man 24/7. He should be all over New York.
I guess. Is he in New York? Is Punisher in New York in this setting?
Is a little Ellie in New York?
I don't know. So places change, neighborhoods change all the time.
Okay.
But anyway, I was vastly disappointed that Punisher wasn't wearing his skull until like the last 2 minutes. I'm like, what? Oh, come on, really?
He has to earn the skull.
He's been earning the skull, but it's almost like we had 2 seasons worth of.
Listen, Luffy's been earning the One Piece, but he doesn't have it yet.
Yeah, it's like saying Luffy puts on the hat in the last 2 minutes of the series, man. That's what it was. Okay, but yeah, general consensus on One Last Kill. I feel it definitely needed more time, but at the same time, I don't think I don't think the series would have been good if they wanted to expand on certain elements that they did in this show. You know, so yeah. Jake, what did you think?
I didn't watch it.
What?
Yeah, I don't care about. I didn't care about Daredevil. I don't really care about Punisher. And I can tell you what friend of the channel Tony thought about it.
Okay, what do you think?
He thought it was at first. I thought it was okay. I think he's still on okay, but leaning more towards bad. He's kind of tired of the Punisher just kind of being like kind of chaotic all the time. He wants the
Awesome.
methodical one.
Austin, you're in, dude.
I wasn't in for 5 minutes. Don't act like you were just announcing that. I've been in for 5 minutes.
Hey, it's a different format for my end, all right? You know, leave it to Jake to do it, man. I have to do 99% of the stuff here.
Said Jake. It said Jake, let me in.
Oh, I wasn't in my room. I'm not in my room. I'm on my phone.
Jake, you're in charge of that 2% of the work here.
I didn't even know Austin was gone. I thought he was on mute.
Okay. So anyway, you were saying about Tony's getting tired?
He was just tired of Punisher kind of being like a crazy guy, not the cold, methodical one from like the old days. So it feels like he's past that by now. So
everybody's feeling the same way about that. Austin, what was your general consensus of this?
Oh, you want my opinion now?
Oh boy. Go ahead, talk.
So first, when we were talking about Little Italy is in New York, is Lower Manhattan.
Okay.
Secondly, you should be used to him putting on the score the last 2 minutes. That's all he's been doing. Every season he shows him putting on the outfit the last 2 minutes. And then again, one fight scene with it. And then doing the little standoff at the end with the guns. Every season he shows.
Oh boy.
That's all he does. He becomes the Punisher. He cried about his wife and daughter. He did not give a shit about his son. He did not care about his son. He never brings his son. Anytime he's trying to remind him about his dead kid, it's always a little girl. It's never
his son should have saved himself. If he was worth a man, he was actually a man.
The youngest one of all of them.
If he was a man, he would have saved himself.
It goes under the trope that like the daughter tends to be the more innocent of the siblings.
She can't defend it. She's a little girl.
That doesn't work when she's older than your son. Okay.
Gotcha.
Your son was 4. All right, damn.
That's old enough. They trained Spartans at 4. Okay, took them to the negotiating.
They just start training Spartans at 4. Okay.
Exactly. That's enough.
Gotcha.
It wasn't good. It's just more the same with this Punisher. He's crazy. He doesn't want to be the Punisher. Something happens. Oh, I got to be the Punisher. The people need a Punisher. I
didn't like that message that he needs to be the people's Punisher because okay, look, this kind of leans towards what is the Punisher what is the general Punisher to most people, right? For me, Punisher is like a force of nature. Like he knows he's going to hell, but he doesn't care because he's going to be taking a bunch of bastards with him while he's still around. You know,
there's also the most ineffective force of nature because he can't seem to kill any of the real important villains. Just like the.
Oh come on! That's the powers that be at work.
That's God stopping him.
God, yeah, literally.
At the end of the day, as much as you want to keep hyping this dude up, he's a regular guy with regular guns.
Gotcha.
He's so effective.
I brought this debate up before. People were like, "Who would win, MCU Punisher or MCU Peter?" I'm like, the moment Peter learned Spider Sense, Punisher can't beat him, bro. There's nothing he got in his arsenal that could beat MCU Peter. The moment he learned to dodge bullets at point blank. What?
Jake, he has some goblin tech with him, man. He does.
Peter is so quick. He can dodge a bullet at point blank range. What are we talking about?
But he can't dodge a pumpkin bomb apparently. So Jake, okay.
He didn't know what it was. What if he knew what it was?
He died 10 drones shooting him with high caliber bullets. Okay.
He was in an enclosed space, dodging bullets, rushing at him at point blank, and he didn't even see them. He didn't even know where they were. His spider sense is so strong. He knew a villain was in the room before the villain even knew he was there. He was like, "Well, what? How'd you know it?"
Oh, so sorry. Didn't a giant lizard sneak up on him, Jake? And didn't he get
not Spider-Man?
By Kevin?
Oh, the giant lizard grabbed him as he got knocked through the wall by Green Goblin.
Yeah.
He remember he was fighting Green Goblin and got knocked through the window, and the lizard grabbed him. Of course, he grabbed him. He's getting hit by somebody else.
I'm just saying he can hang with Daredevil. Don't come upstairs, bro. Stay down there. Stay in the basement, bro. Don't come upstairs.
Okay, maybe this Punisher can't take on Spider-Man
Definitely
audience.
not.
Like, okay,
This
yeah.
Punisher can't. The comic Punisher couldn't. He can't take on his Spider-Man.
No. He did he try? And then like Spider-Man's like, hey.
He tried and
Stop.
broke his hands, punched Spider-Man's face.
He said stop.
Okay. But anyway, regardless, yeah, look, I know there's something Kara brought up about, they definitely want to explore PTSD with Punisher and that stuff. I mean,
We already did that, though.
yeah,
We did it twice.
yeah, like I can understand that being explored, but I just feel like you can't have that be the defining feature of Punisher with his own show. Like when we don't see him on screen, I can always imagine just Punisher. He's just preparing his body, doing rigorous workouts or calibrating his artillery, this and that, looking for the next target. Instead, when you see Punisher outside of his skull, he's just moping. He's just weeping. I mean, like he goes to his children's cemetery and literally points a gun at himself. Like, okay, something's not right here. Jake.
What? What's up?
Austin. Hey, you're in charge of that, man. You're in charge of all.
I gotta get back to my room. Give me a second.
Oh, okay, never mind. Let me do it. Okay.
What
You're really
happened?
bad at this, Jake. You have one job now.
I'm in the other room.
2%, Jake. 2% of the work, man.
I said, let me just get back to my room. You did it for me.
Oh, okay. But yeah, that's really what people are coming out of this series mostly are thinking of Frank after this, because like we did see this in like his season of Daredevil Born Again when he was there. Again, like you just hear his voice, it sounds like he's just ready to cry and break down, even when he's kind of like acting tough with when he's in front of Daredevil,
Don't call me a victim. I use that word.
Mm. The
Foggy
get life. Yeah, Bullseye gets life sentence, but does Foggy get life? Where's his? Like, do you think you know my pain? Bunch of goddamn cosplayers, like, something like that, But yeah, I guess we were just expecting like the more badass. Well, you just want to see Punisher kill. You just want to see him being a hard butter badass fucker, So
maybe he should be like a horror villain. You could be like a story where he's a horror villain to like a group of criminals,
Yeah, well, I mean actually that's a good comparison because I think it was one of the writers who said like Punisher, he's like Jason Voorhees but for criminals, man. Like yikes. If he has his eyes set on you, audience, there's a good chance you have nobody to blame but yourself.
That would have been kind of like a dope setup. Like imagine like the premise of this was like there were some killers that Spider-Man put away and they got out for like whatever the fuck reason. And then like they thought they were calm and confident and everything, but the Punisher takes them all one by one. Right? Like he just comes in there and he starts like just torturing them again. You just never see it till like the end or something like that. Yeah. That would have been kind of cool.
You could have had a Joker moment, Jake, where like they say, "Oh, you're just one of those superhero vigilantes." Okay, here, I give up. You could send me to jail, and that's up. There ain't no jail with me, boy. Oh,
hold on, man. You can't say that.
Oh, sorry, God. There ain't no jail for me.
I don't know. The Punisher say a boy like that.
Okay. There ain't no jail for me. I can't.
Yeah, he ruined the whole thing.
There ain't no jail when it comes to the Punisher or something like that,
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway,
no jail, only punishment. All right.
Yeah, there you go. That's a hardcore line, right?
No judge, just executioner. All right.
No. That was Dardo the Marvel Rivals lines. I can't do that. I can't handle it. I don't that.
Judge, jury, executioner.
And yeah, we do try to get a story with one of Punisher's more notable villains, Manucci. Let me bring her up. But yeah, it was like definitely
a One Piece character.
Yeah. She
was like a One Piece character. She is a One Piece. Look at her.
No.
Yeah, she was definitely a crammed together character that they tried giving you like a backstory, forcing it into the show. Like, oh yeah, Punisher already killed her family, before the show even happened, when we're just getting introduced to her, and she does like this one kind of cartoonish sort of thing where she finds a Punisher in his shitty ass apartment, and then she goes and kind of tells him her story, and that she puts a bounty on him, and the whole time I'm like thinking, wait, couldn't you have used this time to get somebody to shoot him at that spot?
No,
Like, yeah,
No, why would you do
like
that?
absolutely not.
yeah, like she's just monologuing to Frank, like, who's just there standing in front of the apartment door, like, but no, she wants to deal punishment to Frank. And audience, do not feel sorry that this lady gets broken limbs, because she is about as nasty as and criminally insane as any of the mafia members Frank has killed in the past. So
Hmm.
yeah, they don't sever her limbs. They just have her on crutches. I think it was just stated that she just has an illness, which I think really takes away a bit, man, from the shock
Yeah,
value of that.
yeah. It's supposed to be creepy. Like, what the fuck? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Again, like if they had the chance, this would have been a good moment to set up, like Mayor Fisk's campaign about vigilantes, where you have Monucci coming up, and in a press conference, everybody's looking at her like, "Oh my God, this is what a vigilante did to somebody. She has no limbs," and she's giving the waterworks and crying. But when the press conference is over, she's like saying the most heinous things, like, "I'm going freaking rip Punisher's throat out," like, or something like that, some cold hearted thing. But yeah, she was here. She doesn't get killed. She just issues a bounty on Punisher. That's what gives us the fight scene we have, where Punisher's just taking on like an apartment complex worth of thugs and gang members and that stuff. For the most part, it was good. It was gory. It was badass. And yeah, this is the infamous scene we saw during this fight, where
Big,
Punisher falls down like a GTA
big.
character.
Like GTA 4, bro. What's up?
Look at his face. Don't he like Kratos?
A little bit, yeah. Yeah.
He like the original, like the Kratos 4 beard. So,
Marvel said we used CGI in this, but that was not a CGI scene.
Yeah, they just got
that's
stunt
clearly
double.
CGI, bro. That's not a real man.
Wow.
They said
I'm
I
telling you what
heard
Papa Disney told me.
I heard they just got a stunt double and just CGI'd the actor's face onto him. That's
Maybe.
why I heard.
They had to do that and then CGI the background, because that's the way that thing fell apart. It's not good.
Or we've cracked the code to making an actual DTA movie. A live action.
Gotcha. Yeah, towards the end, Punisher decides, he saves a little girl and her family, a restaurant owner, and then he decides to put on the mantle again to become Punisher for the people, basically,
And then get humbled by a 20-year-old.
I know, right? And then the
I also
episode
think
led.
that's the reason they couldn't go as far as they wanted to. I don't think you could do the Punisher special and have him like fully dedicate, like super crazily to this mission, and then have
uh
Spider Man just casually joking around with him in the next film.
Yeah, I guess, we'll see what they have in store for Punisher by the next Spider-Man film. But by the end, he gets Skull, and yeah, it's pretty much what we already kind of expected. Like, Frank is going to go back to being Punisher. Like, big shocker, audience, So
People
we
want
just
to know why Spider-Man wasn't in this. This one's more excusable. This was like a day, right? This only happened in like a day,
a
right?
couple hours,
Couple
really. Yeah,
hours. So like he could have been like fighting a super villain or something like that while this is happening.
Mhm.
This is more excusable than the Daredevil the situation, which was kind of like
Yeah,
for weeks. So
yeah. Gotcha. Trying to think what else that's like. Oh yeah, there was this one kind of like funny. I won't say funny, but they tried making this like oh, look what happened to this poor homeless guy. Like, where you had like a couple of thugs, pick on a homeless guy who had a dog, and then they grabbed that dog and then threw him in front of a car. I'm like, really,
Yeah,
really? Oh, okay, to kind of show how bad he was. So by the end, Punisher gets that guy in front of the homeless guy, and kind of scares the thug, and then the homeless guy's like saying, "That's not the only thing he took from me." So that's when the Punisher kills that guy. I'm like, Punisher, you know he was talking just about a dog, right?
Yeah, my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's you know how people act. I'm sure Punisher probably made that a bigger sin.
No.
Okay.
Niggas forgive the murder of people, but you kill a dog, they act like the worst thing in the world.
Sure.
That's true. That's
Because of the
true.
baby schema that dogs activate in our brains.
Yeah. True. Okay, but yeah, did we really learn anything new here, or did this satisfy the Punisher craving audience?
No, I just reminded you who the
I think the
Punisher
problem is
was.
just like with Daredevil, the first this season of the show, and this season of not season of the show, but first season of Born Again, and this were just more to reestablish what they already established in the old show in the new timeline.
Which is a
Like,
waste of time.
you see, our Punisher is a PTSD ridden soldier.
Mm-hmm.
By he's driven for the mission, but he's really also plagued by PTSD. This is why he doesn't want Karen to kill people and shit like that. But
Yeah, it's true.
That's
Speaking
just
of Karen,
it's also to me, but that's like always gonna be a waste of time. If you've already done the origin, you don't have to do it again, especially if it's the same universe.
oh yeah, it's a
yeah, but
Okay,
only
so
half the same universe. Okay.
It's not
so yeah, it's a redone origin audience. Let's put it that way. You know,
Right.
so
But
yeah.
I don't. It's just like I'm trying to get to know like the character now. Like, who am I gonna be meeting there? I don't need to see the whole life story. You can just put that in the little like, hey, watch season What a Punisher. We have it on Disney Plus.
Hey, we did it in an hour. You don't have to watch the whole show anymore. You have 1 hour special.
Maybe I don't want to.
You could see a brief like newscaster reporting that like in the next Spider-Man film about this is Punisher, Frank Castle, also known as Punisher, whose family got killed so and so, you know,
Right.
several years ago. There you go. That's it.
And he loved killing. He likes it. Hell, he loves it. All right. There you go.
Fuck, even J. Jonah Jameson fully endorses Punisher. He hates Spider-Man, but endorses Punisher audience.
I think it's a weird standard because I think Punisher.
Well, to be fair, like you said, he just don't want you to wear a mask. You don't wear a mask, he don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
as long as Peter just took off his mask more in public, like he does whenever he's with normal people, with people he knows, you know, James will be like, all right.
Yeah, true. But yeah, anyway, will we see Manucci sometime in the future?
No.
Probably not. So yeah.
Well, to be fair, they are talking another Punisher special.
Yeah,
but
brother. Yum.
Yeah, they kind of have to find some way to resolve this. But yeah, I think we talked enough about this. Any final thoughts on this, guys, before we move on?
No, please,
Not
God.
really.
Gotcha. Witch, did you watch this?
No.
Gotcha.
I don't know about half the shit you guys talk about.
Rude.
Gotcha. But I'm sure you'll have plenty to talk about in our next topic. So we're moving on
I
to
have
the next
thoughts and
one.
feelings, guys. I have thoughts and feelings.
Go ahead, Witch. What happened?
Okay,
Oh,
so
I wanted to.
keep in mind, as you guys know, there is an Odyssey movie coming out. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there's an Odyssey movie coming out. Right. And so we find out that Elliot Page was potentially casted in it, right? He's casted in it.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Potentially.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
And so people thought, keep in mind, nothing has been revealed, just speculation,
Awesome.
that he might be playing, keyword might, be playing Achilles.
Yeah.
A certain demographic of quote unquote film bros, put that in massive ass quotes.
Massive.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are being some of the worst people on this fucking planet because of that alleged
quote
casting.
Nothing's been confirmed, audience.
It is confirmed. We know what they're playing.
Who's Elliot playing?
We don't know.
They're playing the guy that starts with a T. I forgot his name, but it's a character No, damn. So the character Elliot is playing is a man who was turned to a woman by the gods and then turned back to a man and then was cursed by the gods because he said women have more fun during sex. It was that guy.
Oh, wow.
No.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly.
The bit on the nose casting.
They're in the trailer. It's not no allegedly. They're in the trailer.
Regardless on who Elliot was playing, this is not an excuse to be transphobic.
It is true.
Towards someone. And these fucking film dude bros who have never left their mother's basement. They're talking all this shit like they know anything
Which
about
I'm sure they had to
Achilles.
leave to go get the milk upstairs. Which, all right, I'm just saying, like, give us some kind of.
Are you
Go
sure they're
to
not
the
drinking from their
Oh,
mother's
but they've
tits?
been more than just transphobic. They've been racist on other shit because the Black Panther female was casted as Helen LaTour.
Helen. Yeah.
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff. To be fair, the cast all over, like it's all over for this film. Like we got you saw they got Travis Scott playing the poet, and he's
yes,
gonna be
brother.
doing the
Travis Scott.
instead of doing actual poems, he's gonna be rapping the whole fucking
Oh,
journey.
I don't know if I feel all that. I'll say that word.
Yeah,
But
God,
Travis
this is
Scott.
that's good.
so
That's
it's
good to know.
more like while there are demographics being assholes to certain people, it is like a lot of build up of what the fuck are you doing with this film?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
these
say the
people.
rapping,
this
the
is
rapping, the
yeah.
rapping may be a bit much. The other stuff I don't really care about.
Jake,
Yeah.
Jake, I want you to know in that same breath he announced that, he also said, "Oh, I didn't put orchestra
Oh,
in
you
the
can see
score
what he's
because the
talking
orchestra
about. I
wasn't
can see.
around." Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No,
But
okay,
wait,
but
I
but
got
keep in mind, people were using this as like this alleged casting of Elliot Page as Achilles, which keep in mind is not the
that.
worst thing in the world. I've seen
No.
worse casting
Uh,
out there.
I
I don't know.
like
Keep in
when I first
mind,
And it's not even
Brad
keep in
about
Pitt was
Elliot
mind,
pretty
being trans.
good.
Achilles
Aliens
was
are
so good at drag that people didn't know that that bitch was a man for the longest ass fucking time. Just letting y'all know.
Mhm.
Um,
Gotcha. But like when I first heard about this news, it's kind of like the same reaction I had when I heard people bring up like, "Oh, Elliot might be playing the Flash," right? And I'm thinking to myself,
that was a
that
joke,
wouldn't
bro.
make that wouldn't make sense because like imagine putting Elliot right next to someone like Jason Momoa or Henry Cavill's
Oh, you mean
Superman.
like because of the because when you cast like an ensemble cast, you have to see what their chemistry is like. So you need to see what their visual. Because
Well,
Power
well,
Rangers does it. Power
and
Rangers
if
not
does
you're
this
just
too.
using this as an excuse for height bullshit, I'm just gonna let y'all know, just like the
Mhm.
general audience. This
Talk
is
to me.
not directed towards anyone in particular. Just remember, they've casted people that are shorter than their characters are supposed to be playing, and taller people. Looking at
Mhm.
you, Wolverine, you're supposed to be a fucking
Yeah,
king. Why are you being played
Mhm.
by a fucking 6 foot whatever man?
by a
Australian
Yeah.
man,
Oh
huge
yeah, no, no,
jacked
yeah.
Australian man,
man.
mind
Wait.
you.
So it is confirmed. I was right. So they're playing Elpenor. Elpenor was that young and loyal crewmate who died to Cersei on the island, like one of the pig dudes.
That means that
Oh,
there
okay,
are
okay.
rumors about Achilles. That means someone is lying on the internet right now. So,
Ooh.
ooh.
So, well, to be fair,
Gotcha.
they were like I said, when it came to Helen Tour thing, they did a lot of fake news did come out around the time to discredit the film because people just wanted more hate on it. So that's where the Achilles thing
Yeah.
started, if I remember
Yeah.
correctly. So you
Mm.
had
Yeah.
that, you had
And I don't want
they
any of y'all to bring up Brad Pitt or whoever the fuck played Achilles in that Troy movie.
He
I
was so
do
Yeah,
good
not
Brad
ever,
Pitt.
though.
do
He
Yeah.
not
was
ever bring up that movie, bitch.
he was
Don't ever
so
uh
have that movie
good
with
I
me.
love
though.
that
I
movie.
don't give a fuck. People didn't like him as Achilles at the time.
Oh, they
And
did.
now,
yeah they
Oh
did.
and
well,
keep in
Like,
mind,
some
people were
did.
using
I don't
that
know.
casting to justify their hatred for Elliot Page potentially being casted. Not
He
even
just
confirmed to be casted, which we know that
mhm.
he isn't.
Yeah,
Yeah. One thing about the
I never
Achilles
understood getting
casting.
mad at potential casting because it
I
doesn't
didn't
really
either. I
matter.
felt like with all the years of
Uh,
Marvel, all the years
It's
of
just easy.
Marvel where people have been doubting actors and they try to be perfectly
oh
fine.
no, I don't, no. So I'm not going that far. I don't trust Elliot Page to do that role if Elliot Page has it,
Um,
but because I've seen everything else that Elliot Page been in from the Umbrella Academy to like Juno.
yeah.
And Kitty Pryde. He played Kitty
I,
Mhm.
Pryde.
so
He played Jodie Holmes. That's where I know Elliot from.
no,
Y'all
I'm
don't
like
remember.
I do think if you told me like confirmed, oh, Elliot's playing Achilles, I was like, what the fuck? I want to talk about it.
And
I was
who
like,
knows?
I
If he
I
was playing Achilles, who knows? He might be the best one. He might
I
have been the
think
best one. We'll never
see
know
I
because he's
wouldn't
not
say that.
casted as
my
Achilles.
stance on casting is that the director chose him for a reason. I'm willing to wait to see what it was. And
Mhm.
sometimes it's bad. Most times I see what they were going for and I'm okay with it. But
it
Mhm.
depends.
Yeah.
It depends. Like I said, if it was like a more traditional telling of the Odyssey, I think Elliot Page would do fine. But if you're telling me everything that he already done to this film, and he keeps trying to say this is going to be the next reinvention and the next big thing, then I know you're actively going to way to change a lot of stuff in a sense.
mm.
Mhm.
I'm like, well, then I don't know what the role you're trying to do with Elliot is until we see it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
But that's
So
what
I
we do
lose
know.
confidence until we see the trailer. I guess.
We do know what Elliot's role is, and it sounds like it would be as long as Elliot's comfortable with the role. It sounds like it would be perfect, right?
Well, to be fair, they're not going to do that thing. I'm just saying that's what had happened to that dude before.
Oh,
that's how I know the character.
oh, okay.
Keep in mind, there is a difference between not liking a casting of a character because you don't think they can embody that character and just being outright bigoted for no fucking reason. And that's where my problem lies with all those fucking dude Phil bros who are still fucking breastfeeding on their fucking mother's teat, you know.
Right. See, for
they need to
instance,
just go away. They need to go away and leave us alone. We're just
for instance, Austin and Cryptid don't like Johnny Cage being played by his current actor because he doesn't fit the role. I don't like him because he's white. You see, there's a difference here.
I don't know if you did that with
who
Johnny
did you
White.
want playing Johnny Cage? That's my
The Miz.
Who?
I wanted
The Miz.
Denzel Washington, obviously.
I don't know who that is. I don't know wrestling.
He's a wrestler who's basically Johnny Cage. His character is Johnny Cage.
I don't know wrestlers.
Dude,
you three and like two other people are the only people I know who love wrestling, and I'm just like, I don't fucking know.
If you just want to know the
That's
Miz,
fine.
just
That's
look
what
up.
we're telling you.
Just read a short synopsis of Johnny Cage's character, and then that's the Miz. There you go.
Okay.
That's
okay.
all that's.
Cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I just thought it was an odd choice to do an old Johnny in a day and age where all the games are doing young Johnny. And you see people like young Johnny. Why would you do an old Johnny for the film?
Especially because they finally figured out how to make. Well, I say finally, but it's been
because
since,
Carl Urban is hot.
Yeah,
no, he's not. Really not.
It's been since MKX where they finally figured out how to make Johnny like really likable. So like it's just kind of weird to go make him just old. so
which heavy emphasis on him being old was in
we talked about this movie. We already did a movie.
Okay, yeah.
And you can watch it on the channel right now. Go back to our live listing.
Like we said, when it comes to casting, I bet with alleged casting, chill the fuck out. Okay, it's not a big deal.
Dude, the alleged casting wasn't even the confirmed casting that these people weren't getting mad over. That's what pisses me off even fucking more. This is alleged casting.
Yeah, personally, when I heard people bringing up that Elliot was casted as Achilles, in my back of my mind, like I'm a Common Sun sort of guy. Audience, there was only like a 2% chance I believe that was an actual casting because when it comes to Achilles, you need to have somebody who can convince you that this is the greatest warrior the Greeks had at the time.
But
like
keep in mind, he's also a tragic hero at the same time.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, true, but still, he was the best. He was the best warrior, and that's what Brad Pitt did when it came to Troy. He convinced you of that.
In my opinion, he just didn't embody Achilles to me. In my opinion.
No. To be fair, which is right. There are a lot of aspects of Achilles that just wouldn't touch on that film, but the problem here is that whoever you're doing as Achilles had to stand opposite of Matt Damon.
Yeah. No. So
you do kind of need someone that comparable build and size.
Also, have they casted any Greek people to be in this fucking movie?
No, we never do that. We never do that.
They're like,
we're
white. They cast British people and the occasional like someone from North America.
Which this is a Greek.
Page.
There's more black people than Greek people in this film.
This is a Greek film. This is a Greek film. This is home to the white actors, okay? And maybe blacks.
So this is only for the Anglo-Saxons.
Okay, so the current actors that are in this Odyssey project are Tom Holland,
Greek,
the guy playing Punisher,
Greek,
the actors from Black Panther,
Greek,
be in this.
Bitch, you can't even name their names. You can't even Google it and look up their names.
I got you.
Thank
Elliot Page,
you
Matt Damon, Zendaya, Tom Holland, Robert Pattinson, Anne Hathaway, John Bernthal, Benny Safdie, Mia Goth, Charlize Theron, Travis Scott, Hamish Patel, Lapita. I can't pronounce the last name. Ryan Hurst. We have Thorne here.
The Trojan Wars were really diverse back in that time.
We got Thor, Ryan Hurst in here before a Greek person.
Which this is the most Greek movie I've ever seen in my life.
John, we have Spanish in here.
We went to Spain.
Oh my God. There's a Chinese dude in here, Will Young Lee.
There was so much Greek. There was so much Greece. They went to Spain to get more Greek. This is crazy.
No, they went to England.
They went to England.
They went to England before England was even a thing. Wow.
To get the Greeks.
Oh my god, this is huge. This is a real
So,
diverse
like,
story.
that's
Guys,
why when I
this movie is so Greek that they mostly hired Anglo-Saxons.
There you go.
Yeah.
I would love.
I still can't believe they did Zendaya as Athena.
That is true.
What?
You know what's
You
crazy?
know what? I'm willing to see what they do.
No, same.
No. I'm not against it. I'm just not used to them doing the Greek gods as younger people.
That is true.
Yeah.
I will say.
Here's my thing when it comes to like certain Greek gods. I'm willing, since they are gods and we don't technically have an official canonical design for any of them. It's really up to your own interpretation, unless there's like certain aspects of them that has been like mentioned several times to be canon. So
yeah, like take Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where they're actually just aliens.
To be fair, with Athena specifically, I would say her and Aphrodite have probably the most physical ones. Because we do get the hair color, we do get the skin color from the 2 times she appeared to Odysseus.
like, sup, bitch, do this.
And then the son has like a very like detailed description of meeting her for the first time.
Talk about Apollo or Helios?
It is what it is.
I would say I would love like
the son that Tom Holland's playing to Telemachus.
I would love a woke agenda for like a Greek like epic where we just actually get all Greek actors. I would just love the same way we got like Black Panther.
You know what? Guys,
you're joking. I want that version of Hamilton.
For a movie night, can we watch a film about like that's like a retelling of a Greek myth that's actually made in Greece with Greek actors?
They have that. What is it called? What is it called?
I'll look up a list and I'll send it to you guys because I know there's this one, but I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. So I will definitely find a list and I will send it your way, and then we can find where to watch it.
All right.
Before we move on, because I forgot I did not say this. I brought up the racism. I didn't tell y'all what the racism was. They're using the picture of the Lupita from the movie 12 Years a Slave.
Oh my god!
To say that's how she looked as Helen of Troy.
They can't even get their fucking movies right.
No.
They're using a picture of her as a slave for 20 years ago, Cryptid. To say that's how she looked as Helen of Troy.
Dude, these people are so fucking uncreative, and it's just like they just won't admit that they hate black people, dude. They just won't admit that they hate black and trans people. Just admit it so that we can all move on with our lives.
If you just need some hatred in your life, just watch 12 Years a Slave. Like you will walk out like hating people. Or you will listen, you might come out racist. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be real. Just for like 5 minutes, you might be a racist person, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. No. Like there's so much hate. That movie is so triggering, bro. That's it. Everybody remember.
I mean, I would expect it to be because it's literally called 12 Years a Slave.
Am I the only person
I don't know what you want from me, dude.
Am I the only person here who hasn't watched that movie? Like I asked.
Movie night.
No. I gotta say, Cryptid, you gotta watch that movie on your own. Okay, that's
every Sunday. We try.
Hey, I've watched Hotel Rwanda. Does that make up for it, guys?
No. 12 Years a Slave is a
also, guys, I think it's funny that like the first ever movie night that I did with you guys was literally about a haunt with like a possessed taxi cab, and then now we're talking about watching 12 Years a Slave.
That is true. Yes.
I know, right?
No, like 12 Years. I remember I was like a little boy watching that movie. I came out.
Why were you a little boy watching that movie?
My mom wanted me to watch it, I
was a little boy when I watched Roots.
You need to understand the sins that passed down to you, boy.
I was a little boy when I watched Roots, and that was
listen. Roots isn't even the same. Like Roots is good, but Roots is not 12 Years a Slave. Okay? I walked on 12 Years a Slave.
Talk about Roots besides the Toby thing, all right?
I walked on 12 Years a Slave. It's like I just want to hurt somebody. I was so angry. Oh my god. But anyway,
you know, she won the Oscar though. She won the Oscar, so she was doing something.
Sounds like you guys want to come out as the Punisher because
it really pushes the envelope.
Anyways,
I will say
it's kind of like watching Passion of the Christ for the first time.
Getting really off topic. So in conclusion,
be
stop
better
hating on trans people. There you go. Stop hating on trans people.
I do also remind people.
Stop hating on black people for no reason. Stop hating on trans people for no reason. Just stop.
I just want to remind people.
We need to normalize. If you don't like the casting or something, Just don't watch the product. Who cares?
Mhm.
Who gives a shit? They don't
Yeah.
need your money anyways.
Well, I just want to also make like a service announcement that on the internet people get paid off negativity. So like a lot of
Yeah,
stuff you
they do.
see,
Like they love the engagement forums.
yeah. So like a lot of the stuff, like which was bringing up a great point that some of these people are racist. Some of these people just want money. Okay,
Yeah.
they don't actually care about any of this stuff. They just know it gets the money. So like, be careful. If you see a YouTube channel and a lot of it's just hating on something specifically, that's probably a sign that you probably should be watching it. That's probably just how they're making money. All right, that's
I usually
my
watch
experience.
those videos when it's stitched by someone else so that I don't have to watch their video.
That's a way to watch it. That's another
I'll
ethical
support
thing.
the other guy watching it. So
Yeah.
Look, it's
Gotcha.
one less view on my behalf.
yeah, it's true.
Well,
I give that other person who has actually decent talking points.
well,
Okay. But anyway,
Yeah,
guys,
but,
I think we spent enough time on this topic. Ready to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
they want to
Did you draw
ruin
this?
it. He wants to ruin it. He won't stop. We
Did you draw
have
this,
to
Brandon?
stop him.
I didn't. Why did I draw this, Austin? What made you think I drew this? Like,
I thought that was Maria at
It's
first. I
the
was like,
first time
I
we've
know.
seen
I
a
thought that
regular
was
drawn
Maria too.
picture
I
of
was
the
like,
background.
Maria.
I was like, Cryptic, you're missing the bullet hole.
He was a bubble with a headband, bro.
Nah, this is the drawing they had in that post. Okay, so anyway, audience,
You know what's
creator.
funny? So someone put a video of the official like voice acting they did for that scene where Maria was killed in that one Sonic game, and then
Yeah.
they showed the same scene but with the Snapcube fandub over it, and the Snapcube fandub had a way more emotion in it.
You know the one she's talking about you farted, nigga?
Maria.
She,
You farted.
she even said the
It's
N word
so
and
bad.
everything. You fart.
It's like, Maria, you smelled it and therefore you dealt it. She said no nerve.
Gotcha.
Anyway,
Listen, I enjoy the Snapcube fandub. It's funny.
Cryptid, listen to me. Listen to me. Let me put a hand on your shoulder, man. You have to stop him. You have to
We have
stop
to
him.
stop.
Oh,
We have to stop,
well,
man. He already
let me
fucked over
need-
two fucking beloved gaming franchises. We can't
Okay.
have him ruin another one.
Okay, let me at least announce what this topic is. All right. So anyway, creator of Castlevania Devil May Cry series looking to tackle Pragmata next.
No, do not let Eddie Shankar near Pragmata. Dude, he already fucked over both.
Everything you like by the
Devil
little
May Cry.
girl is going to be
I am not allowing him to
misconstrued,
fuck
okay?
over this.
Oh, yeah, I this might be a dead slot situation. Y'all
There's
might be
been no
I
character.
know
No.
that,
There's
man,
good.
because he's just gonna make it
Cricket.
overly edgy like he did the last two.
Cricket, there's no character in either of our shows that he did any justice to. He's not doing your stuff. Okay? There's a difference with Dan Slott having
None of them.
favorites and doing better in certain stuff than a
I'm
guy
gonna
who
let
absolutely
y'all
misunderstands
know.
everything
I'm
he
just gonna
says.
let you know, Cryptid.
Gotcha,
Castlevania
yeah.
Nocturne was way better than the original Castlevania show
Wow.
because Eddie Shankar didn't have much to do with it.
Gotcha. Well, if it makes you guys feel any better, I doubt this is going to happen because one, Pragmata, dude, that thing isn't even a 6 months
That is true.
old. That's already like what they're
That
already
is true. There's
talking
not
about
really a source.
doing
You would just have a season. That'll be it.
Yeah.
Unless if he makes it like a show that's like in the same.
It
universe.
could be like the tie-in show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still,
Like,
do not trust this man with this.
Pragmata, the animation.
And then there's not much to ruin. It'll just be a bad story.
Yeah. There's very little lore. I mean, we're not going to get another Pragmata sequel until the next PlayStation console comes out. That's the way these things work, you know? So
Right.
Exactly. That's why you need to fear them being like, well, we'll get him the reins, and then he'll just make the story up to that point.
Right.
Okay.
Like next time you see her, she might be an adult android for some reason. Like,
Right.
like the whole
Oh,
thing
boy.
going on doing it.
Oh boy. We'll see. Wait, will this be like an
And you know what he's gonna do?
animated
You know what he's
or
gonna do?
He's
He's
gonna
gonna
make
say
her
that
film.
like he's gonna say that your character was actually not so great. He was
Whoa.
actually not, yeah. He's gonna be like
Whoa.
actually had a dark checkered path. He actually cheated on his wife.
Oh boy.
And Cribbit, he gonna have her cussing the whole time.
Yeah,
There's a character named Lady from Devil May Cry who has not said one cuss word the whole franchise.
that is by
And in
intention
season
and
one-
design.
Also,
And
they
then-
do it all the time. They do it all the time in Castlevania too, and it really
And
bothers me.
season one of DMC, she's says fuck 342 times.
Did you actually count that?
They in the whole YouTube video.
Oh my god.
The reason this is important.
If I did that with every single season of the original Castlevania series, dude, I think I would have an aneurysm.
The reason why this is a problem is because the whole point of Devil May Cry, like one of the staples of it, the creators wanted characters that were cool for not doing the traditionally cool things. So like no smoking, no cussing, things like that. Just to show people there's like other ways for characters to be badasses than just doing the most dangerous, stupid shit. Or trying to sound tough. And that's why the cursing thing was not in Lady's character. Lady was supposed to be a badass female, tough lady who didn't have to resort to cursing, but she was still a badass anyway. That was kind of the point. So, And
just don't get me started with Castlevania. Do not get me started, dude.
Cryptid, do you know anything about Virgil?
Virgil, no. Sorry.
Virgil Sparta?
No.
All right, we're not going to get into that then. Never mind.
They ruined my boy. I'll tell you that.
Oh wow! So these audience, my co-host just gave me reason to have nightmares later today. Apparently, audience. So yeah, wow. I was here.
Like literally, like it's not for Castlevania. It wasn't just Adi Shankar. It was also Warren Ellis too. I don't think they actually truly understood some of these characters, dude. It's like
at least Warren Ellis was honest about it.
Completely fucked over the characters of Isaac and Hector for no reason. And I'm not talking about the race change they decided to do with Isaac. I was gonna live regardless, I just wish they had his red hair, but besides the point. It's like they decided to give him a slavery plotline, which was so unnecessary to Isaac's character.
Oh, not as dumb as them adding a whole Iran war allegory to Devil May Cry, which has never been a political story.
And also when it came to Hector's character, so in the game Curse of Darkness, he is like a badass character, who's also like dealing with his own personal stuff, and also is like really pissed off at Isaac for getting his lady love Rosalie killed, right? And it's like whole thing, right? And it's like in the show, they just like completely took any of that away and decided to make him a soft uwu boy who is in love with his I'm just gonna say fuck it,
vampire
with his rapist, and his abusers.
At least Warren Ellis was honest about it, not really knowing the franchise like that. They asked me to do it, so I wouldn't do it.
Also, they had Alucard basically also get assaulted too for no reason as well, which is so unnecessary. Oh my god. Also, I'm so
which
salty
character
that
got
Grant,
physically?
I'm so salty that Grant was never put in the show because of his last name, which was stupid because they added Greta, which is just basically our Grant stand-in, but we didn't get to spend much time with her because she only showed up in season 4.
Credit. Which character got physically assaulted? We got mentally assaulted. You understand?
Oh.
Credit. This is your future. This is your future. Okay.
Yeah, here I was, audience, when I heard this topic. I was like thinking, oh wow, I might get some more Pragmata content. This is great. I have hope for the future. Now, after tonight, oh no, it's a dark future.
Also, don't get me started with like the finale of the original show, dude. It's like, really? You basically kind of just fucked over this entire fucking plot, this entire freaking timeline, because you decided
you know anything about Dracula, this show spits in your face.
And basically give him his lady love back, which is perfectly fine. But to all the people who want Soma Cruz in the future, we can't have Soma Cruz because Dracula is technically a good guy-ish now. And it's like Lisa's back alive. The whole point was because
I hated her being in hell for no reason anyway. That doesn't make sense.
Why was she in hell?
I swear.
No reason to be in hell. Why was she there? The only excuse that I could see them having for her being there was because fuck you, I'm not going to heaven if my husband can't go. That is my only.
The only way for her being hell is saying the church is right, with the show says they're wrong.
We did not get any fucking reasoning on that. And also, it's like, keep in mind, we can't have Soma if we still have Dracula. Assuming that Dracula is still alive, we were probably never going to get season 3 of Castlevania Nocturne, and that low-key, high-key bothers me.
See if you did, Cryptid.
And it's like, keep in mind, in the games, he comes back every 100 years to wreck some shit up until 1999, where he gets killed for good, and then he's able to come back to life as Soma Cruz and live the life that he never got to truly have.
Because boy.
Of all the fucking bullshit. He becomes a vampire to begin with. Dracula becomes a vampire to begin with because his wife Elizabetha died, right? And he was like, fuck you, God, I'm gonna become immortal just to spite your bitch ass. few hundred years later, he meets Lisa, gets married, has a kid. You know who Alucard is? Fucking. You know, she gets
Yeah, bro. How you
murdered
lose your
by the
wife
church.
twice, bro?
She gets murdered by the church and the townspeople, and he decides, you know what? Fuck all of you bitches. I'm gonna come back all the fucking time throughout the millennia just to piss you guys off. And so you're gonna need a fucking whip wielding BDSM weirdo to fucking beat my ass, okay? And it's like, this happened continuously. Keep in mind, the Dracula book is canon to the main timeline, by the way. Fun fact. And so that keeps going until 1999. Okay, until Julius Belmont decides to wreck some shit up. He locks in. He locks in. He's like, Christopher. Okay, Christopher, watch over me while I lock the fuck in and kill this guy. Like how you whooped his ass twice, by the way. Okay, and then it's like he dies for good. His castle is sealed in an eclipse, and then he comes back in 2017 as a Gen Alpha kid named Soma Cruz. Okay, he has white hair, you know, no blue hair, unfortunately, so he probably doesn't have pronouns. I don't know yet, but regardless, okay, Soma gets to live the life that Dracula didn't get to have. Regardless of the relationship between him and Mina, they get to do whatever the fuck they want. Soma doesn't want to be the Dark Lord. Suck it, death, live. No puns intended. Yeah. Live with it. Okay, bitch. Live with it, die with it. I don't care. Okay? And basically, they fucked it all up because of that ending in season 4. Like, I get why they did it, but at the same time, it was so fucking bullshit.
I hated it.
And also, the fact that they fucked over Saint Germain like this as well. He wasn't even supposed to be involved with any of these people. He interacts with both Hector and like Zed, who is death, by the way. And for like not that much. He was just kind of just there half the time for like one fight and some plot relevance, and then just completely just like revamps his entire character for no fucking reason, and I'm over it. And also, where the fuck was Isaac's sister? Where the fuck was she, bitch? Where the fuck was Rosalie? Where the fuck was Julia? Where the fuck were half of these people? Who are these random characters that you're introducing? I don't give a fuck about Suki and Taka. Why the fuck are they here? I don't give a fuck about these people. Fuck you. Where was Grant?
Now we could do a rant as equal to that about Devil May Cry, but you get the point. This is your future, Griffin. This is what you have to deal with. This is what you have to deal with.
Okay.
This man to take over your fucking franchise, dude.
I'm just like thinking like there's only like literally three characters in this franchise to talk about, and I'm already thinking about
all three of them.
Critter, I want you to listen to me. I'll take Zed Wells on Spider-Man again before I watch the MC. All right.
Oh damn!
That's really saying something, guys.
Okay. Bottom line is, audience, if you want to see Pragmata do have a good story, go play the game. So yeah,
go
really
play
great.
The fucking game.
Yeah. Yep. Go spend $70 of your hard-earned money on that. Just like I did, audience. Just like I did. So
I fucking swear to the
God. But did you get the exclusive edition?
Say goodbye to Chris
series,
that he drew.
That first series gave me such a fucking headache, dude.
Gotcha. But anyway, guys, you have any final thoughts on this before we move on?
No.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, let's move on to the next topic. And Austin, this is your topic, dude.
Oh yeah, details on the canceled Black Panther game. So
I hate black people.
Oh no, because they couldn't finish in time.
There's a whole war in the Black Panther community. Because you had the T'Challa fans, you had the Shuri fans, and you had the people who just like, please just let something come out. So we already talked about T'Challa not being in a lot of stuff. So a lot of the Black Panther community did not give a fuck about this game. All right, they did not care because it's T'Challa's grandfather, who most of them don't know, don't care about.
Yeah.
No, that's the wrong one. No, that's the wrong one. So this is the solo Black Panther game where T'Challa, Shuri, and Killmonger for some reason all going to be playable.
Yep.
And then there was also details about you creating your own Black Panther. What the fuck that meant?
Wait, what?
Yeah. So there were like 2 leaks for this. Because they never really committed to what the game was supposed to be.
Okay.
So either you're going to be the Black Panther after T'Challa, or you're going to play through like a story mode where it's like these four got a story and then you have a story.
they would rather you create your own Black Panther rather than expand on T'Challa. Wow.
Well, as you know,
Uh,
because Chadwick Boseman
Oh
defined
my
Black
god.
Panther in the 1 year he was. Well, in a couple years he was the character.
to be fair, that's Ryan Coogler actually. It's confirmed, by the way, not just by Bo, the guy from X-Men.
Yeah.
Another person did confirm that Ryan Coogler said them not to use T'Challa in that cartoon. So it's
Wow.
possible that they're blocking T'Challa for being in certain stuff
Hmm.
to
Just,
push the MCU
Wow.
stuff.
just let us have
Yeah.
T'Challa and something.
Because as you know, Black Panther, who's been around longer than some of us have been born, will single-handedly be defined by
Well,
one
keep
actor who
in
played him for a
mind,
couple of years.
T'Challa has
So
been around longer than all of us combined.
right, so
Exactly.
and he shall
I don't
forever be
know. I think Trip
defined,
is older than 60.
and he shall be forever defined by an actor who played him for a handful of those years. So
Hmm.
yeah, that's
Rest,
it.
Yeah.
rest in peace,
That's
Chadwick
it.
Boseman. You were the
Yo,
GOAT.
God forbid any of the other MCU actors are dead, or we're never gonna get any of these characters back, bro.
Oh god, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Dude, any of the original Avengers died, the franchise over. This is done.
There was an expression audience called "the show must go on" after all. So, you know.
But details of the
Oh,
story, if I remember, supposed to be like the scroll invasion, some
cool.
other stuff of people
Okay.
attacking Wakanda. Why is
Okay.
Killmonger here? I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know why you're doing the
He,
scroll invasion during the Killmonger time period. That's fucking weird.
I guess Killmonger just hates aliens and passing by his borders, man. I don't know. What
It's
can
like,
you
yo,
Uh,
say?
this
You know.
bitch that's allowed to fuck up around
I
Wakanda
will say
City.
uh,
the worst part of this, and this is like the real reason, is just that did the family say go recast the T'Challa?
yeah, the brother
Yes.
Yeah.
specifically, we know for sure said it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Wow. It's what it
But
is, audience. You know. So.
yeah, so they're gonna do the
Well,
scroll invasion. We know Namor was supposed to get a fight at some point.
What, we were supposed to
hmm.
get a Namor fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. So why are you doing like the scroll invasion? Like you could have just did the Atlantean invasion. That would have been fine too.
Dude, I think that would have made more sense logically.
Hmm.
Like we know Namor was the boss. Super Scroll was the boss. White Tiger was supposed to do something in the game. I don't know what.
Okay.
Maybe there would have been a fight because at one point Black Panther had the powers of the White Tiger God for some reason.
He
But
appropriated my people's power, audience, apparently.
basically,
Wow, wow.
and we do know
Corporation.
they want to do hints about the intergalactic Empire of Wakanda. And I was like, you're trying to do a
All
lot
right.
in the first Black Panther game. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, yeah. Come
It's
on,
like,
dude. You
guys,
reach.
you don't have to do
That'd be like
all
going to
that.
Spider-Man PS4 and saying, yeah, guess what? Halfway through Spider-Verse. Like, calm down.
Yeah.
It's like,
You're
we'll
re-
get there. We'll get
you're
there.
reaching. You're reaching for the stars before you had any legs. Apparently, audience. Wow, wow.
And I was like, yeah, I can see why this got fired. Your ideas are all over the place. You didn't have a clear idea about what you're doing.
Yeah. Well,
And it
that
shouldn't be
and
that hard. Like, I thought a
that.
Black Panther
Well,
game should not be that hard.
that and apparently, like, what the staff couldn't fill their quota out on time. That's why. That's one of the things I recall.
Yeah,
Why
because
this
they
game was
kept trying to, they
canceled.
didn't understand what they were making. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people thought you were making a make your own Black Panther game. Other people were working on this challenge to other people. And none of
Mhm.
them mean a deadline because they don't really know what direction they're
Could
going in.
you imagine like the studio head gets like shown like 4 different pieces of code? He's like, "What the fuck is this?" Well, you told me to make this game. No. You said this game. Oh, you know about? You said this game.
Mhm.
That's actually what it feels like. And it really makes me worried about the solo Iron Man game supposed to be getting too.
We're getting a solo Iron Man game? Why?
Can
Yep.
we focus on
Hey,
giving me my
hey.
1943 audience?
No, because Iron Man 2,
Hey. Iron Man
Come
was
on.
confirmed before that, okay? And we didn't get
Iron
shit.
also Iron
Oh,
Man
sorry.
2 the
What is the trailer
game.
for Iron Man?
Iron Man
No.
2 the
We didn't get
game
a trailer
was
for Iron Man. I'm saying
Are we
it was
never
announced
gonna
before
get
that
the
though.
Blade game?
Iron Man 2 the game was actually pretty decent, bro. I love another Iron Man game.
We are
Oh,
getting a
okay.
Blade game, but that might still just be Xbox exclusive. They're trying to decide on that.
Oh, of course it is.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
The console
that at
wars
least got
wins
a
the
trailer.
console wars.
Iron Man was announced before all this
Dude,
and never got a trailer.
I don't play fucking Xbox. I only play PlayStation and Nintendo.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
that, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be on PlayStation. But I think it's gonna be like those time releases where like, oh, it's on Xbox first for a few months, and then PlayStation
Mhm.
get that lame shit. Uh,
Uh, Again, I just find it funny that they talked about like all these games coming out when they can't even release the trailers for the games they are supposed to be releasing out already. So yeah.
I'm about to say, at least your Captain America game got pushed back. It's still supposed to come out like end of this year. So
I can't
at least
believe
like
I
so
thought
far.
And at
audience.
least we have a trailer for this one, unlike
Yeah,
some
Yeah.
other.
audience. I still
Also,
can't
when
believe
is
I
this
thought.
Wolverine game supposed to come out that I heard so much about?
Oh, the game
That
we
unfortunately
Wolverine game
the
supposed to
game
come
of
out
my
this
existence
year, wasn't it,
killed.
Jake?
The
Oh
which
no,
game?
it got pushed back.
Wasn't Wolverine supposed to come out this year?
I remember the whole Venom game got canceled.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
got canceled because they prioritized Wolverine.
Yeah.
So when
Which
is the
the Venom
Wolverine game
game?
coming out?
Which
I'm
the
looking it up
Venom game
now.
got? Which the Venom game got canceled because the voice actor passed
Wolverine
away.
comes out
They didn't
September
want to do it.
15th.
Yeah,
December
I'm just saying.
15th?
Look, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
people dying is sad and all, but like they cannot. If a character has existed longer than that actor, they can't be the character. I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
exactly.
that we can't live in a society where that works. If like entertainment's gonna
Uh,
live on, bro, you can't live in a
yeah.
society like that,
Like
bro.
people
Not
play the same character all the time.
Right.
mhm.
Like
I
guys,
got
come on, man.
like I this is something we brought up when we did the Venom discussion, right? But I can understand like someone like Adam West's Batman being retired at that point,
Yeah, when it's
because that was
specifically made for that person, yes, that's different.
yes,
Yeah.
but like you're still going to see other Batman project adaptations, like
Right.
you don't cancel a character
Like
entirely.
even like Kevin Conroy as Batman. Like they ended up, even though he was playing Batman for so long, they still casted other people to play Batman during that.
Right.
Exactly.
They
Same
immediately
thing with
recasted Batman. They give a fuck.
Right.
Same thing with Uncle Iroh, which, like, yeah, it was tragic. The original voice actor passed away, but they, the show literally had to move on, so they casted another voice
Could you
actor.
imagine Avatar did that shit? Could you imagine if you were watching like what was that season 2 of Avatar, and then like Uncle Iroh died season 3, like Zuko just never gets that closure with him because
Exactly,
that would be just so terrible for his character. Like we wouldn't even get that moment, you know?
Exactly,
But like yeah,
yeah, is what it
Wait,
is.
I just
Oh,
like this.
okay.
Yeah,
I found
yeah.
the full thing too. So you also get to play as Azari and Baku for some reason.
Baku, like,
So basically, you're playing anybody who lives in Wakanda for some reason in this game.
yeah.
Over the shoulder POV, so the standard superhero stuff now. Each hero was supposed to have their own weapons, armor, and gadgets.
Okay, I can see
Explore
that.
cities, savannas, and let you encounter unique cultures and characters. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Story at your choices. That's bullshit. Anytime any game tells you that, that's zero thing. They're lying.
Mm-hmm.
They react to your choices. Oh no! So what you mean is I can fight the villain this way or that way.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
he reacts to the choice of you bringing in Baku. He's like, oh my god, Baku. Oh my god, Azar. There you go.
Gotcha. But it is what it is. This is a game that we're not going to see the light of day. And if we want to see a future Marvel
Oh,
game,
so you're gonna play with all these characters, and at the end, you're gonna be able to choose which one's going to be the next Black Panther.
uh,
That's kind of lame.
okay, what? Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah.
I can see why this project didn't go through in that case. So, all right, you guys have any final thoughts on this before we move on?
Not really.
Gotcha. But alright then. You guys ready to move on to the next topic?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, the thing that I'm not gonna have.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun,
wait. If you
dun.
gotta pee, this is how to take a break.
Go ahead. So
Well,
anyway,
I'm
Cole's
also drawing while talking about this. I can do two things at once, and also I might be eating the cheesecake that my coworker gave me a slice of. It's really good, by the way.
cool. Anyway, Cole's death in Mortal Kombat explained. Yeah. So basically what they all agreed on was nobody liked Cole and the fact that he was a studio mandated character from the first movie, and they realized it's kind of like making an Avengers film where people want to come and see Captain America and Iron Man and Thor, right? But then all of a sudden you created this entirely new character who didn't belong.
Then why didn't they realize that the first time?
Well,
It was
like you said,
studio-
it's a studio mandate, so they just forced to do it.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do it.
Yeah, it was just unfortunate for Louis Tan. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna have his big break moment, but this
Yeah, it
just
should have been
wasn't it.
Kenshi. Like I'm still surprised they didn't do
Yeah,
Kenshi with
which
this.
which is funny that you should bring that up, Austin, because like in the article they did state something along the lines of, we could. I mean, we like Louis Tan. Don't count us not seeing him return for a future Mortal Kombat movie. So if he comes back, like yeah,
You
likely
know
they
what's
might
funny, Cryptid?
give him a different mantle.
If they
Yeah.
really wanted this dude, if they did Tenchi and just made him relate to Scorpion, you could have did it and people would probably been fine with it because his son become the students of Scorpion anyway.
Oh yeah. Oh, making him the off child of Kenshi and Scorpion, isn't there already a character that fits that role?
That's his son.
Takeda.
His
Was it?
son, yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you have to play by the rules you have here, or by the cards you have dealt in this franchise already. So
They also gave
I
him a
think
lame weapon. Why'd you give him Tonfas?
I know it's just to
You
display
gave him
Louis
armor
Tan's,
that should get stronger the more he gets hit. But the weapon you gave him was Tonfas?
you know, it was just something out of the ordinary. I guess they just wanted to do something different from
I'm
what
sure they
everybody
did
else
one, yeah,
was.
something unique that's not in Mortal Kombat, but it was not the choice. It was not the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, this is not the
So
one.
yeah. So anyway, having him be brought back, I can imagine him just being one of the other like ninjas, maybe like a noob side. Well, not noob cyborg. Maybe
No, that'll be
smoke.
dope. They bring him back as one of the cyberling Hui. That would
Yeah.
actually be kind of dope. He's like one
Uh,
of the boss
it's hard to
fights.
say because the Lin Kuei aren't even don't even feel like a thing in this franchise.
Nah, I don't.
Instead of
Yeah,
bringing in the little brother and stuff, we just went straight to Noob Cybot.
yeah, but
No one
this
gave a
this
fuck that Sub Zero got murdered. Like no one came to avenge him.
yeah, but the writing in this franchise isn't even that great. They'll just say that they're always here or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally feel like Scorpion's clan is around.
Alright.
Have him be reptile or something.
It's
Audience.
she
I don't
right
know.
you.
have it be something, I guess. Lewis seems like a nice guy. Just unfortunately, he never catches a break in these roles.
I just
So
can't wait for all the edits where it's like
Yeah, Lord, bro. You think what? You should have signed up for Street Fighter.
I
yeah,
can't wait for all the
No,
I
put
can't
him
wait
in
for all the
Soul Calibur, babe. Give me a Soul Calibur movie and put him in it.
I can't wait for the
then
No Way Home effect where people are just gonna be like, oh my god, he was always a great character.
Hey,
He
that's
was
yeah.
a
I
yeah.
guarantee you, if they did, Crib, I don't know if you saw, they wanted to have him be a cameo fighter or DLC fighter for Mortal Kombat 1 the game,
really,
and the game failed before they can do it.
that would have been lame. Oh,
I
he
was like,
failed in
y'all
the
gonna do this
movie.
and then find out no one bought this bullshit. Okay,
Yeah.
y'all
Oh,
have to make him the best character in the game, people to buy him and overlook the movie.
yep. Have him come in as Taven. I don't know, something, I guess. But yeah, it's what it is, audience. Hopefully, Lewis Hand catches a break some point in the future. So yeah, you guys, any final thoughts on this before we move on?
Not really.
Cole was a bad
over.
character, and don't let the fact that he had a death scene change that. I'm just sick of people doing that.
Remember,
Yeah,
he's a taskmaster of this universe, audience. So yeah.
the only thing that I kind of wish someone stole the Tom, but that'd been funny.
Yep. But all right, then, audience. I guess with that, we can move on to the next topic to do.
Oh my god, the fucking leaked trailer.
Why
Just
they
release the
do that?
trailer.
Why they do that shitty ass Wolverine cover?
Fan service for fan
Because
service
it's an
sake.
iconic cover, apparently, and they're like, we have to do it. We have to homage it anywhere we can.
You know what they should? You know what they had to have done? Which release an actual trailer instead of a
Dude,
leak.
that's all they
You're
have to
getting the
When
trailer
is the
next
show coming
week.
out? Like next month?
Next week.
Oh,
It's next
wait.
month, but you getting the trailer next month. Next week.
Okay. I wish they would have released it earlier. Because damn, you're cutting it kind of
Get the
close
hype
here.
in,
You know?
dude.
They
Marvel
don't
just
care. They
loves
know y'all
such
gonna be there
drama.
for it. It's X-Men.
Yeah, it's not. Listen, we're not invincible. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to wait. We don't have to worry about you leaving us. Okay.
This
People
kind of reminds.
said, "Oh, Spider-Man's in 3 months. Put out a little something."
This kind of almost reminded me of what happened in Velma, right? When they decided to release the trailer in the same week they released the actual season. I'm like, whoa.
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of
Marvel
like that
does
sometimes.
that
Though.
too. Marvel does it too, man.
No,
To be
I
fair,
can't
with
think of an
Marvel, at the
example.
very least, they did explain with their marketing thing. They do try to say if like when Wonder Man was coming out.
Yeah.
Remember, a movie had just happened like right before Wonder Man. So they'll try to dedicate as much time they could to pushing the movie before pivoting everything to Wonder Man.
Okay.
And that's kind of how they did like the last few shows. It's shitty, but that's what they've been doing.
Not good.
Yeah.
I can understand how that makes sense at least. So.
It doesn't make sense what they're doing it now.
Mhm.
I don't think any what I understand it's supposed to be like Spider-Man's time as well, but this is still your main cartoon coming out right now. You got to push this, regardless of Spider-Man.
Like out of everything to push, this is one of the things you have to push.
That's true.
Not when our Lord and Savior Peter Parker is on the way.
I'm not gonna lie, Jake. I look at this leak thing right now. Her covering Scott's hands with the Wolverine claws just pissing me off.
Oh, dude, that's the last thing Scott wants to have on over his head. You know,
I'm looking like, why is he doing it? Is she trying to protect them? Because that's a shitty protection. Just make it shield. His eyes aren't covered. His eyes are he has the visor on.
I trust Jean. I trust Jean to overcomplicate this relationship.
I'm just grateful that Polaris is gonna get her time to shine.
I don't like her shitty ass haircut.
I like her hair. I like her when she has the big hair and the muscles. Okay, and
I like the big hair. I don't like how this show did the hair.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I think they're just trying to replicate how it looked in the 90s. Like in
the 90s. Peter Parker.
It feels weird. They went with all the modern outfits and then still Psylocke in that onesie.
It's iconic, man. It's iconic.
I know, but you can't put her iconic outfit and put everyone else in this bullshit.
By the way, earlier we were talking about Spider-Man, and I had to boot up PS4. I haven't done it in a long time, bro. I still have the original actor's face. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this? I forgot. I was playing him. He was Spider-Man for so long. We took out the mask. I was like, yo, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, oh, that's Peter. That's right. That's why you look better.
Gotcha. But dissecting the actual trailer, man, like when I saw when I saw like time travel was going to be a big part of this, and
is that the Danger Room?
Yeah, brother.
I guess, yeah. But you see time travel being a part of this, and I'm like, wait, are they putting Kang in this? Because you see Egypt. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
He was the first.
No, listen. So you kind of have to. So if you go back to the ancient Egypt time with Apocalypse, the person he was fighting was Kang.
Mm-hmm. And also, to be fair, like they actually did put Kang in the actual show itself from the 90s. Y'all remember when Bishop was walking that path when he was thrown out of time? You had that one crazy guy that was with him. You know, the mess up red hair, this and that. Yeah, well, it turned out later that he was actually Immortus.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. If Marvel had still stuck with Kang, I think that would have been a great Easter egg to pull that out of, but dang, is what it is. So yeah, we're going to see Kang for a bit. Apocalypse is going to be here, and for some reason, Quinn Quire is going to be here.
Fuck Quinn Quire.
That's why I'm confused by it. So, say what you want about the original show, they were at least sticking to the time bit.
Yeah.
Why did this show jump from like 97 to like 2003?
I know. Wait, how long has Quinn Quire been a character? Huh.
Fucking early 2000s.
Oh, okay.
Early 2000s, but even like the Jackson stuff, it's a 2000 series.
Okay. Just double checking. I know they still wanted to stay true to the authenticness of like this.
Keep in mind, there are
like
characters who debuted in the 2000s that show up in this show.
Okay. Well,
it's more like, why do you only do some of the New Mutants, some of Generation X, but not like actually commit to the teams?
It's because everybody in the creative team has to fight for their favorite mutant to be in this. Yeah,
I know, but I'm just saying, we could do the time period. Oh, where X-Men got missing, it went missing through time. That's the New Mutants time where you get the new team in.
Mm-hmm.
For real,
Generation X is here. That's Emma Frost's team.
I would be so like the Hellions. Wasn't that the name of the team?
No. Generation X with Chamber and stuff.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the original Hellions that was Emma's thing, but yeah.
Uh-huh. So it's like, but Emma's not in this season based on this trailer, and despite you having her in the last show, it looked like you gave her team to Lorna for some reason.
I mean, I'm not complaining that Lorna's in it because she deserves her flowers, dude. But it's like
she deserves her flowers and her dad
There
not
are
even caring
so
of giving a fuck about her the
many
last season.
There are so many teams, mutant or otherwise, that you can have be relevant in this season, and they're probably not going to do it. We're probably not going to get New Mutants, so sorry, Karma fans. We're not going to get the Hellions or Generation X. Sorry, everyone who's fans of those. Bitch, I highly doubt that I'm going to see more than just like a cameo of any Alpha Flight member, dude. I'm
You
going to
gotta see
get lucky.
Generation X. We can get a scene on Lorna protecting Chamber now.
We could. We could. But we're gonna get really lucky if we see them.
Yep.
Just give my baby some time to shine, man.
Yeah, that was like the
Rebellions are
danger
built
room
on luck.
under Wolverine. I don't know who that is at the bottom.
What, bottom right? I think that's Apocalypse, isn't it?
It might be him in the full machine, but it looks stupid.
No, just the way his lip, just the way the lines in his mouth is.
It looks like Apocalypse, but I'm saying it don't look like a good Apocalypse. I wouldn't. I'll tell you one.
Gotcha. But we'll see what happens. Let's see what else we could dissect from this trailer. I did like the touch where you see some of the X-Men, like Lady Deathstrike. She's back in the 90s and she sees those VHS tapes and those discs. I'm like, wow, so primitive, you know? Like, hey, it's a 90s audience, all right? So I grew up with stuff like that, okay? You know, had my own little
because like Wakanda do that shit too. When they saw guns and I was like so primitive. I'm like, you have a stick.
Yeah, but it's a stick that shoots sonic cannons, bruh.
I can make AK is a stick that shoots guns. Okay?
It shoots bullets. I shoot a sonic cannon. That's different.
You can't even put that shit on the Switch. Jake.
My stick can cut your car in half. I can cut a tank in half with this stick, bruh.
Austin, that's just an example of the Marvel humor. Just adding a joke for the sake of adding a joke.
No, her stick is actually more advanced than your gun.
Jake, she can't even rapid fire that thing.
Jake.
But she doesn't need to.
Jake, she throws a gun. She throws her spear once. She's out of a weapon.
But she can shoot sonic blast out of it.
Yeah, but she don't do it at all. She throws it.
Yeah. Well, see, that's because she's primitive, not the gun. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No, see?
I don't know. You call a black woman primitive at this day and age.
I mean,
oh wow.
Listen.
We just talked about the Hell in the Troy situation. I don't know if you want to go that route, Jake.
There's a path I can't follow.
Gotcha. Anyway, I mean, we're all still going to be watching this series. But I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the few series we actually all watch together after all. So, yeah, I expect a review of this when it comes out, audience.
Question: are we going to review it like once a week, or are we going to review it?
No, please, no.
Well, we did it with Daredevil, but we'll see.
We didn't like doing it. You just keep doing it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens if there's enough stuff to talk about. We'll briefly go over.
I just hope that they're more responsible with their messaging than they were last season. Because that season was kind of rough for a long time. But
yeah. Gotcha. Anyway, guys, do you have any final thoughts on this before we move on?
Release the trailer, you coward.
The message of X-Men should be: if you can't fit in society, just genocide the other side.
Oh boy.
That's X-Men.
Oh, boy. Gotcha. But alright, then
audience. On the X-Men.
Gotcha. Anyway, audience, with that, we're done the media news. Now we're going on to the one and only comic news of the night. Let me announce this switch.
Announce it, and then I'm gonna give you my reaction when I first read it.
The ultimate death of Captain America
by a Briton.
Yeah.
No, he's a Frenchman.
By Captain Britain.
He's a Frenchman who is Captain Britain.
Wait, so how's he Captain Britain? Well, I don't want a Frenchman.
Because he took your power, bro. It's not that hard.
I don't want a Frenchman representing my people. If I'm
not a choice. They're oppressed. He's evil.
Man, that's not.
Wait, audience. So did Dennis Camp just try sticking one up to Ultimate Cap by having a Frenchman kill him?
Because he hated French. Because he hated the French.
Cap did make that line talking about surrender. We're not French.
That was so overblown, audience. I hate how overblown that line ended up being. When you had like an actual Nazi, like literally pressuring Cap, say you surrender, Cap, say it. You know, a guy who actually was during around during World War II during the invasion of France is trying to get Captain America to surrender. So.
Wow, Frenchmen telling someone else to surrender. Wow.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But yeah, anyway, y'all, I guess everybody's expecting me to get mad at this, but this is like the Iron Fist situation, right, audience?
I'm just tired.
You already shitted on the character so much that killing him off feels more like a mercy killing. And for the record, audience, I did skim through this comic when I was at my comic book shop, and I can at least say Dennis Camp is consistent because, god damn, did he have this Captain Britain guy ramble on the country while he was killing
Well, yeah,
Cap,
he's also
fighting him.
French. What did you expect from a
But
French?
Yeah, well,
guy?
yo, them
I
French
didn't know
hate
he was
us, bro.
French.
Yeah, but it's more the
Yeah, the
problem
French
that
like
this
to
is
the French
actually
act like they're better than us, but we all know the truth.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
the
we know
problem
better
is
than
if you go by Dennis Camp and his actual comments is how he actually feels.
Yes, and also I gotta add this, right? He look, Captain Britain didn't just cut off Captain America's hand; he
He
sliced
got the
his
shield in
shield.
He
half.
sliced his head off, dude. Can I like tell you what my thought process reading this entire book?
There you go.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you my thought process? Okay.
Look at that
So
quick
I was like I was like skimming it / reading the issue because my girls were in it. That's basically all I cared about.
Talk to me.
And
Yeah.
first of all, no offense to the artist, love the artist. However, why do my girls who are supposed to be teenagers look like grown ass women?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
They look like grown ass
Inconsistent.
women. I was like, they're not. They're
Inconsistencies.
teenagers, like 14, 15, maybe 16 years at the oldest, first of all.
I told people
And
this was
second
going to
of
happen.
all, huh?
Mhm.
I told people that was going to happen the first time, like the first two times they get drawn out of the normal style.
Ah, okay, that's true. It happened
Because
with
some
Ellie,
artists
Deadpool's
don't know
daughter.
how to draw kids.
Mhm.
They
Yeah, a
don't.
lot of people don't know how to draw kids, and this has been a problem for decades. But
They're
besides
just
the point,
they're just small.
And
They're
so-
small men.
and so like that was like my thought process while
That's
reading
amazing.
it. And then when I got to this part, I was at the bus stop. Keep in mind, I was reading this, and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh my god, Cryptid's gonna be fucking pissed." No
To be
one
fair-
tell him that this happened.
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm not
already told him. I
surprised.
told him the
Witch.
moment I read it.
Yeah, Witch. I'm not surprised. Really. Again, you shitted on the character so. Dennis, not you, Witch. I'm talking about Dennis Camp. He shitted
I mean,
on
I
the
could shit
character.
on Captain
Yeah,
America.
you,
if
which
you want me to.
specifically.
Which caused this?
Yeah. Like,
I mean, I could shit on him if
Yeah.
you wanted me to.
Audience, like the pinnacle of my hatred for this run was really when Dennis Camp made John Walker the Red Skull. I'm like, you.
And he made Bucky the Red Skull.
Motherfucker, we
Dennis
literally had a
Camp-
Red Skull xenomorph who murdered my fucking man, okay? And
Well, no,
basically
that's
his
more-
corpse is basically just Red Skull in a fucking Kree military uniform. I don't want to hear
Well,
jack and shit. You will live.
No, that
To
makes more
be
sense.
fair,
for
that's a villain
Red
doing
Skull
a villain
to do.
thing.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
they turned Bucky, John Walker, and one more important dude into the main top 3 Nazis.
Wait,
My point
correct me if
stands.
I'm wrong, but like, didn't they also mention that like George Washington was Red Skull in the previous life in this run? Like,
To be fair, when he said that, it sounded like he was rambling. I don't think he was honestly
I'm
telling the truth about it.
like you, Dennis Camp, you. Okay, but bottom line is, audience, there's a reason why Marvel is giving a 2-year contract to someone like Benjamin Percy, and that after this Ultimate Universe is over, I don't see Dennis Camp having a future project. So, yeah.
I mean, I think he's doing pretty well with Bleeding Hearts, so you know.
Okay, and
Okay,
independent.
and when it comes to DC stuff, he's doing well. So I think they're gonna refocus on all of that.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
and he's working on a DC Vertigo book right now. But like I said, Bleeding Hearts, which is really good. I recommend
Yeah,
it.
Bleeding Hearts and Absolute Manhunter, which is on
Just
the front runner for the Iser. Where the fuck the award's called?
gotcha.
Does that mean no
The
one else is
Eisner
reading it but the
Awards?
critics?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's something else I wanted to bring up during this.
I wanted to say something because I, unlike Cryptid, was going to give this man the benefit of the doubt because I didn't mind the approach of Cap actually like assessing all of America before he had his big moment to talk about it.
America that doesn't exist. Like,
That doesn't change what I said, but having Cap experienced these moments as horrible like they were, and not saying anything at the moment, I was fine with having to wait to the end for Cap to finally address the situation. But you didn't even give him the chance to do that. He
No.
gets here, it's time to fight Maker, he just dies. The first time he gets some shine in the fight.
Yep. Yeah. Looking over this whole run as a whole, I really think it should have been better off if you had killed Steve Rogers in the beginning of this era.
Yeah.
Audience, like,
It should have been, instead of Namor, it should have been Steve Rogers on the wall.
yeah. I mean,
Steve
like,
Rogers
don't get
on
me
a wall.
wrong. Yeah,
And
like,
the funny thing is, we had Wolverine skeleton in a fucking display case, and now look what fucking happened.
It probably would have made more sense because Cap is like Marvel's best strategist, so get him off the board. Why even have him?
yeah, that will be something to
To
make
be fair, to be fair, the Maker he was frozen, and Maker was like, "Well, no one's gonna find him."
That feels like not the smartest man alive to assume that, but okay.
Exactly, you know. Nah, like, don't get me wrong, audience. Like, even if you took Steve out of this book, like, I still would have had a lot of issues with how Dennis Camp handled the whole Cap mythology in this. But
Look,
at least it would have been a more fresh start. Like,
I
again, I
honestly
don't
think they just would not let him use Sam.
well.
He touched on literally every major person. Even Isaiah Bradley got a mention at some point compared to Sam Wilson.
I didn't know that.
Justice for Sam, guys. Justice for Sam.
Yeah. I don't know what his plan would have been for Sam, to be honest. Nor would I wanted to have seen that. You know. So yeah. Then Camp. Don't know what to say to you, dude.
Stop letting people who hate America write books about America.
You know,
Exactly.
in my opinion,
Yeah.
I think that we should let these people have their piece to write the stories that they want to write, including people who don't like our geopolitical landscape of this fucking country, because this fucking country ruins everything.
But I think like there has to be a limit to everything, which like I would never feel comfortable if you have somebody who is an open homophobic person to write a queer character, but then you have a situation where you have somebody who hates the character.
I've seen it.
And you don't like it. You don't like it. You don't want that to happen, right? Which
yeah, but here's this is a little bit different, okay?
I think the compromise would be like,
if people actually paid attention with what's going on in our geopolitical climate, you would understand why Dennis Camp was writing this story the way that he was. And that's where I'm looking at it from. And I know you guys are going to disagree with me, but that's where I'm coming from. Well, I know this country has a lot of fucking problems, and one of the best ways to talk about that is through the arts. And because art has always been political and all this other stuff, okay? So I think the compromise should be allowed to let him have his piece. Regardless of what you personally think of this book, you should be able to write your piece on how you think of it. And I don't care that you guys disagree with me.
I think I don't think it should have been the flagship book of a new universe.
I think the compromise.
This was the flagship book. This is the ultimate of the ultimate universe.
I think the compromise should be that, like, Captain America, because like Captain America back in the old days, he was punching Hitler when it wasn't popular, right? The thing about it is that Captain America as the main character doesn't have to be shitted on for you to criticize America through Captain America. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like Captain America.
Keep in mind, Steve wouldn't even like what's going on in our government.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. You can write that story about how shitty America is, and how Captain America himself addresses it.
I get why he wrote Steve like that, because, like, obviously he was in the ice for a hot minute. He doesn't know any of this happened. Everyone else does, so everyone's going to assume that he was a part of everything bad that's happened, even though
but that goes
he doesn't know.
That goes to Austin's thing where he wanted him to have the art, where he wanted him to see all that, absorb it, and then be like, okay, but this is my answer to that.
But then this should happen. You know what? In conclusion to this entire conversation, blame the French for our problems.
Yes.
And which I'm not going to say, you're not going to get the conclusion to this, because this is a character that means a lot to me, dude. And I've seen this repeatedly done.
If it makes you feel,
let me say my piece, right? I've been seeing this happen so many times with Captain America, and it's never led to anything good. Like we've seen that with Jackson Lansing and Colin Kelly, what they tried to do by rewriting Captain America's past to be problematic. You know what happened, audience? That book got canceled. You saw that what happened with Secret Empire, where it was like Nick Spencer's mouthpiece about like what was going on in the political time at the time. Even though I like the story, looking over that, it was a failure, and Marvel still struggled with Captain America sales afterwards. Then you got something with like okay, I don't even want to go too much on Cantwell stuff. Bottom line is that guy's not working for Marvel. Hasn't been working for Marvel
Are you talking about
shortly
Chris
after his
Cantwell?
Captain America run. Yeah, Cantwell, like after his run on Cap. And yeah, it just goes on and on and on. Like you could write these like political topics, but keep in mind it has never been benefiting Captain America in the past several runs, audience. And it wasn't until
But besides the point on that, I would disagree. But besides the point, if it makes you feel any better, one of my favorite characters was killed 3 times in the same month, 2 times in the same week. By the way, if that makes you feel any fucking better, and it was all fucking bullshit.
And this has
also
been like a
my
consistent run.
My favorite character gets ignored most of the time, and you get lucky if you see him in a background cameo or a cover.
And I'd rather a character be ignored than misused multiple times.
Yes.
Well, my character also gets misused because all they care
about is I have both. What does I do with both?
This is something I brought up with John Walker.
Ignored, and then I also get people writing him wrong.
Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm fine if you want to talk about your problems with America. But what's your solution to that problem? You need to talk about the actual conversation, not just be shitting on it the whole run.
That's what Captain America should be for. Like, if you want the solution, Captain America
something he didn't do.
Yep.
I don't think he was given the grace to do what he really wanted to do because editorial is an asshole.
But he kept.
To be fair, I think they cut him off because he did the.
I don't know what goes on behind the scenes at Marvel with editorial.
I do know.
Fucking sucks.
I do know. That's what I'm about to say. I think they cut him off because a certain guy died and he went off on Twitter about it. And you'll notice part of his run fucking changed after that happened.
I think I know which guy.
And you know which guy.
And he was a fucking asshole. And also, I don't care that guy died.
No. That's not what this is about. The point is, it does not matter. That's not what this is about.
Sad about that guy died.
No one said you had to be sad. The point is, you're a professional, work for a professional company.
I've seen some of these people get work, even though they're really shitty people. So anything is fucking possible, dude.
No, I'm saying, I'm sure whatever mouthpiece thing he wanted to say, I feel like once that happened, they put a cap on what he wanted to do.
And also, they kind of support the blue and white country, so I'm not going to fully give Marvel any grace on half of the shit that they want to do. But besides the point, this was a shocking thing that no one was expecting. But
everybody was expecting it. Captain did the whole fucking run.
I wasn't expecting his hand to get cut off.
Anyone reading this book thought Captain America would come down.
The hand getting cut off. I don't think anyone was expecting the head getting cut off.
We thought it was another beat up 3 times. Like, he did not want to fight in the franchise. No one thought he was going to win this fight.
It surprises me seeing reviewers saying that they're surprised that Dennis Camp will do this to Captain America.
I think he's going to get his head cut off, but I thought he was going to die. If they're going to kill Spider-Man, who they could hype up the main thing in the universe.
They killed off Spider-Man.
Yeah, I'm
still like, I'm never going to get the conclusion of Ultimate X-Men that I want. I know that. Also, I'm just like, stop drawing my girlies like grown-ass women. They're not grown-ass women.
That's true.
Gotcha.
I'm just saying, I think it's an extra disrespect to get the hand of Captain America cut off. Because I've seen him, the shield has broken. I've seen him dead. I've seen the cowl taken off. I've seen the
hand cut off. We got his hand cut off like 2 months ago.
I didn't see his hand get cut off. That's what we did.
We talked about it.
I didn't see it. I wasn't there.
Jake,
you skipped Tuesdays. It's your fault.
You never go to Tuesdays.
Jake, it's also on top of all this, you had the villain monologuing about trashing America on top of killing Cal.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about that, Cryptid. Here's the thing about that. The French love to trash talk us for no good reason, even though we could trash talk them all day long. It is true. And I do trash talk French. Anyone who knows me knows that.
When it comes down to it, like I said, I just hope someone has something to say of substance about it the next issue.
Yeah. Well,
move on.
Is there one more issue left?
I thought we had 2 more. It is 4.
I thought there was going to be one more issue. Then
If it is
basically
4, then we have one more left.
Okay. Yeah.
We have one more
think we
left,
have-
and we have
How many
Ultimate
issues do we
Fallout.
have?
We have one more left, and we have Ultimate Fallout.
Okay. I just want a conclusion for my girls. I just want to know if Hisako's coming back or what. Because like the only reason why the girlies are even in this book to begin with is because they're trying to find Hisako, and I have not gotten a conclusion to that. I'm not even sure if Peach is gonna have anything to do with it, and I wish they would. Bitch, there are so many plot lines in that book that I want to be like
There are
concluded.
too many plot. There are too many plot lines to resolve it all in one issue. So yeah.
That's why in my opinion, I feel like they should have let Ultimate X-Men run for like 2 more issues.
I just want to see what happens without Doom.
Yeah.
We still don't know what Victor is, or if that's even a thing.
Yeah.
And I want to see how he dies, because this Reed is determined to die killing the Maker. I just want to see how he does it. That's the only stake I have in this book. I did not give a fuck about Spider-Man by the end.
Honestly, does anyone really give a shit about Ultimate Spider-Man in this call?
I mean, not anymore.
Well, the only reason he died was just to give like that big oomph to the audience, like, oh look, Spider-Man.
I think that's my problem though, because like now you had the Cap moment, you could have just did this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who gives a shit?
So yeah.
I just want Hisako to be back, and I want my girls to be all back together. That's all I give a shit about in this.
Yeah, and I want Dennis Campbell.
I hate Quicksilver's reaction to the panel where him running like that.
Yeah.
Steve.
And also, I don't give a fuck that motherfucker died. He was spewing a bunch of hate, and I don't care that he died. And honestly, I don't care that Dennis Campbell's talking shit about that guy. He has.
You don't have to. That's not the point. So
I'm just saying. That's my conclusion to this.
We know. We don't talk about the podcast both times. We did not have to keep talking about that guy.
And I'm happy I don't have to see Dennis Camp ever have to write a Captain America character after this. So yeah.
There you go. We all get. We mostly get what we all want. I have not gotten what I wanted yet. So.
All right. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think we'll have a discussion about the very last issue of this event and see where it goes.
We haven't even been discussing the main book.
Well, no, I mean, once this event is over, we'll give our final thoughts on this, like how it officially ends. I mean, there's going to be some resolution, I guess, towards the end. How does this all get fixed up, or how does this all get destroyed?
I'm like, all this is going to happen. Only one of us going to be satisfied. The other people not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
I'll be very satisfied. This is what
you won't be here, nigga.
Yes, I'll be satisfied.
That is true. You're not here on Tuesdays.
That's true.
Yeah, gotcha.
You know who is here on Tuesdays 9 times out of 10? Me, Cryptid, and Austin.
Hey.
And if one of us can't join, then we get someone else, or we just.
Since the year started, Tevye has been to more Tuesdays than you.
That is true. That is true. Shout out to Tev, bro.
And I've been in every single live stream we've ever done, audience.
Well,
not true.
One.
Not true.
This year.
That is not true.
This year.
We have had several lives.
Paul has been to more live Tuesdays than you, Jake.
Because I remember when you were gone.
Example, any of the Castlevania ones that we've done, you have not been there. I don't.
Okay.
Have you been to the Blood of Zeus one? I don't think you have.
He said this year.
Okay. I don't know which ones was this year and this one last year. I just know that. I couldn't have
it's because like most of the time it's like I don't have stuff that you guys have watched.
Kurt, that's
we're still waiting for Dragon King to come out, so we can't really talk about it.
Kurt, that's okay. One day you're gonna go to another country again, and then you're not gonna be here, and then I'm gonna tally that up. Oh,
wait, Jake, are you supporting that I should be taken out of this country, Jake?
I'm supporting you not having perfect attendance.
You're encouraging that? Okay,
I'm supporting that.
Yeah, I'm talking about building a wall.
His words.
Oh,
we already built a wall. Its name is Austin. What are we talking about
here? Also, Austin, since you're still here, I was watching a video of someone who had a Tomodachi life of different Spider-Man characters and villains, and they made the wall.
I saw
it. They made the fucking wall, dude. Just letting y'all know.
Gotcha.
Every Tomodachi life I see, keep having Thrag on the island for some reason. It'd be like the most random people, and they just suddenly Thrag for Invincible.
Dude, it's great. It's great. I love seeing all the Tomodachi life characters, dude.
Gotcha. But anyway, audience, yeah, that's it for the show, audience. We only had one comic book
Nick,
related
what the
topic.
fuck is this?
I played this before.
I mean, technically, we
proper
didn't even
ending.
need to have that that
I should go-
No, don't say that. Which Jake still needs to do like 5% of the work editing here.
this
so
is 5% right here.
There you go. Okay, he works on the.
Why can't you do like a
closers.
version like Earth's Mightiest Heroes or something?
Because Marvel might find us.
We don't talk about
Gotcha.
Sonic enough for it to be the outro.
Audience,
Yeah, but I
let
switch
us-
it up.
let
Sometimes
us
I put
know
Resident
if
Evil
you-
on there.
Audience, let us know if you want a whole episode of just me, Austin, and Jake just ranting about how Adi Shankar has ruined our favorite franchises.
Yeah, he is
Here.
Please don't tell us you want that. I don't really want to do that.
Nah.
He'll be your
Or if you
consultant.
want me and Austin to talk about steampunk and also other cool punk, literary punk aesthetics for an hour, we could do that too.
That's true.
Oh, well,
Oh.
it's not news anymore. What happened?
Okay.
What are you trying to
Anyway,
announce,
audience.
Jake? What was that?
Well, it was that like apparently if the Sonic manga Japan does well, they might port it to America. So that's it.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, they don't deserve that.
Well, it's apparently doing decent in rotation. So apparently,
Listen,
it might get
listen.
English up here.
American Sonic fans are terrible. All right,
That's true.
Oh,
they do not deserve better.
That's true. But they can have a taste of it. They can have a taste.
Mhm. Anyway, audience, we'll be seeing you all next time.
Bye.
See ya.